Hello, welcome to In the Glow. I'm Desiree Stordahl, the Senior Research and Education Manager here at Paula's Choice.
And I am Shaylee Heindel, the Product Education Specialist here at Paula's Choice.
And today's episode is all about our oily skin heroes. So if you know our line well, you know that we give options for every skin type under the sun. So in later episodes, we'll feature on different skin types, but today it's really about the products that can help with oily skin and all the problems that come along with it. Enlarged pores, for some people, clogged pores, breakouts. So we're just gonna kind of cover everything. Also, something I want to point out is that even within our particular lines, we do have multiple products for different like oily skin cleansers or oily skin toners. So here we're kind of just narrowing down some of our personal favorites. For me especially, I have that excessively oily skin. I know you have more dehydrated skin.
But even having dehydrated skin, I can see some breakthrough oil come through in certain areas throughout the day. I wouldn't classify myself as oily, but a lot of the products that we'll go over do have some soft mattifying ingredients for those of us that maybe want to control excess oil but don't necessarily have oily skin.
Yeah. So the first question might be for some of you, you don't even really know what skin type you have. For me, it's super easy because I'm so oily, it's coming through right now. But if you don't exactly know, wash your face with a normal gentle cleanser, wait about 30 minutes. And if you start to see kind of oil diffusing all over your face at that point, you've got oily skin. For some people, it might only be in that T-zone region, and that's pretty common because we have more oil glands in our T-zone. But if you're drier on the cheeks, the eye, the jaw area, but have just the oil in the T-zone, then you're more combination skin. And a lot of our recommendations today will also work for combination skin. So for oily skin, you're gonna want lightweight things. You don't want heavy occlusive formulas. You don't want anything overly emollient that's gonna clog your pores more or make you feel more greasy. Just keep with the lightweightness. So I think a really great place to start is kind of walking you through a routine. Starting with cleanser. Like I said earlier, we have a lot of different cleansers that can speak to oily skin. I am picking the clear pore normalizing cleanser because this is my personal favorite, especially for these summer months where my oily skin just feels extra humid and extra, you just want to get that grease off of your face. This is my favorite cleanser to just cut right through it. And it's a gel, clear formula. I'll kind of show you because, it has the seal on it.
Still got the cap on.
We do have our skin balancing cleanser for oily skin, but it's more of a cream type of texture. Not like a cream lotion, but just more of like a cream that you put on. It foams with the water that it mixes with. This one's a little lighter weight, I would say.
Absolutely.
Does a really good job of removing tenacious sunscreen, a really good job of removing tenacious makeup, or just that dirt, oil, and grime throughout the day. So the texture of it, like I said, just a nice gel. Next up is the Skin Balancing Toner. I will not travel without this product. I love it so much. So after you cleanse, even with oily skin, you can feel a little, like your skin is just a little parched after you've used your cleanser. This is a really nice way to give your skin back all of those replenishing ingredients. There's ceramides, there's hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, antioxidants galore. And these are all types of ingredients that often people look for in a moisturizer, but you can get them in this very lightweight replenishing liquid formula right after cleansing.
You can't really see it, but it is water light. There's absolutely no weight to it, so it just seamlessly blends into any skin type, but tends to be preferred for oily skin because it feels like just about nothing on your skin.
The next step, you guys probably have heard us talk about ad nauseum, but you know we got to talk about it.
Yeah. This is our bread and butter. It is our #1 bestseller for a reason and the ideal exfoliant option for anybody struggling with oily skin. Oily skin tends to have an even more thick layer of built up dead skin on the surface, plus a thickened pore lining. And BHA, salicylic acid, is an amazing ingredient that is oil soluble, can really get into those pores to break down congestion, built up dead skin, anything that's causing bumps, blemishes, breakouts. I think of all the B's, blackheads. Anything that starts with a B, BHA is going to be your best friend.
Next, moving on to serums. We have lots of serum options, especially when it comes to our dedicated antioxidant serums. You would have multiple types to choose from for oily skin, but we're just going to hone in on the ultralight antioxidant concentrate serum from our Resist line. By the way, you might notice a theme here. With the Resist products for oily skin, they're in the light blue bottles. So if you are ever trying to distinguish on the website which is right for you, the dark blue Resist line is for dry skin, normal to dry skin. The light blue is normal to oily and combination skin. But with this serum in particular, just nice and lightweight, giving your skin tons of great beneficial ingredients loaded with those antioxidants we all need on a daily basis to fight off environmental stressors, to fight off, you know, the signs of aging that have already started to creep up, and just kind of put a stop on it. Put a pause, get your skin back in shape. So next up we have sunscreen. I know as somebody with oily skin, sunscreen can be one of the scarier products to pick because you don't want anything that's going to make your skin feel greasy. You don't want anything that's going to make your skin feel suffocated. A lot of sunscreens of yesteryear used to be so thick and heavy and occlusive and left that white cast on your face. So we'll start with the Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense. This is an SPF 30 loaded with antioxidants. It's got resveratrol in there. But the thing that I really like to call out about this is that it is mattifying without leaving your skin looking like it's been sucked dry and parched. It comes out as a cream, and then as you rub it in and it dries down, it actually does dry down to this nice lightweight matte, semi-matte, not true matte, but semi-matte finish. And then it's got a slight tint, so if you have just minor, you know, little things that you want coverage for, uneven skin tone, it kind of just helps even everything out, kind of blurs it.
Yeah. We just got some love for the Calm Normal to Oily sunscreen.
Good for sensitive skin that's also oily. All of our products are fragrance-free. Everything always has soothing antioxidants added to the formula, so you can kind of think of these as all being gentle for skin, but if you do have that truly sensitive skin and are struggling with oiliness, yes, check out that Calm line for normal to oily combination skin. Okay, and then moving on to a nighttime moisturizer option. Again, we have several different moisturizers for oily skin, but we're just picking one of the ones that we feel is particularly great, and that is the Clear Oil-Free Moisturizer. So free of oil, free of silicones. It's got vitamin B3, it's got blueberry, tons of antioxidants in here, giving your skin all those really great reparative ingredients, restoring ingredients, but in this nice gel, I would say gel lotion type of texture. So it's not going to feel heavy on skin at all. Okay, I'll let you talk about this one.
So I wanted to call out hyaluronic acid as well. So when we're talking about targeted treatments and really customizing the rest of your routine, be it an oily skin routine or any polish choice routine, using a booster to either be your at-home chemist and add to a serum or non-SPF moisturizer, or just on their own, is a fantastic way to add really targeted ingredients without any extra weight. So that's why I specifically want to call them out for oily skin. Hyaluronic acid in particular is incredible for replenishing hydration. I think when folks have oily skin, they forget that you can also be dehydrated. So you can be lacking water even though you have excess oil. Oftentimes we've had folks report that when you replenish that hydration, you actually see the excess oil come down a little bit because your skin isn't trying to overcompensate and overproduce that oil. So the hyaluronic acid booster just has a weightless gel texture, blends right into any product that you choose to mix it with or layer on its own. There's no sticky finish, and it's also got 4 replenishing ceramides in there as well for longer lasting hydration.
So next up in the booster realm is our niacinamide booster, our 10% niacinamide booster. And if you have oily skin, as we mentioned earlier, you might have enlarged pores that come along with that. Niacinamide is this amazing skin educating ingredient, as we call it. It can go in and tell your skin cells how to behave like they did when they were younger. So when you think about a pore that has become stretched out either from sun damage, from clogs, just from aging in general, In fact, as we age and skin starts to sag, the pore lining kind of goes with it, and so you get that enlarged pore look. Niacinamide can go in and just help it go back to its normal shape and size. It's never going to completely eliminate pores. You wouldn't want that. You couldn't do that. But it really does help them go back to just that normal size. Okay, guys. Well, thanks so much for joining along. Like I promised, we will be covering other skin types in the future. Bye, guys.
Bye.